You may hear a church bell in the background. I live close to a Catholic church, so that's how it sounds. So let me show you what's this about, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, what do you think? First sound off. Let's begin. Wait. That's it, first level. Ah, crap. See, this type of skips, imagine if they would be possible in the normal run. Crap. Right. That wasn't very clean, but anyway. There are certain things that are not computed while you are off screen. One of them is the interaction with the guards. So you have your, I mean, all of these, I'm trying to think while I'm doing it, how it could be applied in the normal run. One of the things is that you have your sword drawn out, but the interaction with the guard is not computed. So the guy is not attacking you and you pass it as if he didn't exist, but you're still on combat mode. So I don't know, perhaps something to think about. So that's what you observe in level 5, because in level 5 you still have your sword and you skip the door, but when you are in the next room, the other guard shows up, not the guard you were fighting against. This skip is so nice, it's so convenient. So here I died and I resurrected. But once since cheats are enabled, I allow myself that. Here, let's make this guy disappear. And then skip this and skip that. No shadow whatsoever. This guy goes out, and that's level 4. And level 5 is somewhat similar. Ouch. Guys, come out. And then a nice skip here. So you can see this is completely broken. Ah, shit. This is the fastest level of all. That's it. Here I have to wait until the effect passes, or my split's not being. It's a shame. It's a nice run. Nice run, quote unquote. Let's say some time, not too much, but anyway. Here, also the choppers do not activate if you transition from screens. It's the same happens in level 7 when you do the careful step and you fall directly into the first layer. Same here. Here I can just go down and take this jump. That's it. Level 10 is this one, you know already. Ah crap, I did. There's no skip for this story I discovered yet, but it could be. Shit. Oh. The idea is to make him disappear, so I can just go down like this. Could you bump the gate to the gate room? No, actually. How can I go back? Because you warp. I haven't figured out exactly how this works. I'm sure there's some simple math that takes into account. It's a function between where you are in the screen and which screen you are and what's the screen you will at. And here's the data. I'm in screen 22, and these are the left, right, above, and below screens. So when you pick, you change that, of course. So there's wherever you end up landing is a function of the current data, the next data, what you're looking at, and the direction to which you bump, left, right, and which part of the screen you are right now. So I haven't figured out exactly the math. Not did I try yet, but I'm sure it's a very simple function, and you can end up figuring out exactly what's the outcome, and perhaps that will give you more ideas of how to apply this. But also trying every possible combination is another good way to do it. There's not much more things you can do. But I keep thinking, first, how to apply this. Hey, Blusa. OP1 USA. Hello, hello. I'm giving YOLO a presentation on this run I call void percent or something, which uses all kinds of trickery to cut corners. There's not much more you can do in level 12 because it's a vertical map, and so far all this void jumping I figured out allow you to do more of a horizontal jumping. Yep, I recognized you. So here, typical shortcut and take the sword back. Oh no! Crap. This is hilarious, actually. You can see the timing screen. Yes. I guess you can see it, but it's very small. And also it's not counting the time, so I need to reset this. So actually, let me skip this though, because there's not much more to see here. Are not showing at all. Yes. Here, I guess you know, there's a hidden screen with the tile that opens the door, right? I guess the way Jordan made it is that you always need some kind of trigger in the form of a tile to open the door, and when Jafar dies, this trigger is pressed or whatever. I don't know, it seems like too much of a ordeal to make Jafar trigger the door, but he made it this way, and there's no way you can enter this place, or that's what one may think, but there is a way to enter this place, which is with the void jump, like this. But then I cannot get there up there. If I use a map editor or like screen editor, perhaps. But hi, Beltran, welcome. I wasn't expecting so many people to join up, but that's amazing. I guess I need to restart this run and show you all the trickeries, because there's not much more to do here except just going towards frequencies. That is. Yeah, so for those who just joined, what I'm doing here is a show of things you can do when you have cheats enabled, and it's not just a matter of killing the guards with K or whatever, or using the floating potion. There are many things you can do with this picking. Something I discovered when I was a child. When you pick around, some things are not computed the way they are normally, and among these is hi, Cool Spectre. Congrats on your record. One of these things is that when you bump into something, right? That you got there. Prince is coded. Prince of Persia is coded such that not only your relative position in the screen is updated, but also the screen you see here, S1. This is refreshed with the current value. So here is S5. But not exactly with the current value, but the calculation that depends on your current screen and the screen you're looking at, and the position in the screen where you bump. And this calculation results in a value for the screen where you are updated, which is completely bonkers. So let me show you from the start. Let's see what happens if you do that. So initial position, peek to the left, die for some reason, cling to screen number -28, and then jump straight to the trigger door, and then get out of the first level like this. Why is the, I mean the timers are, yes, cheat run, exactly, that's what I thought. So yeah, I'm using cheats, but it's in a clever way, I guess. So then you jump here, you warp towards space, you jump to this screen -28, and then end up in screen 1 because that's the calculation where you end up being, and then you skip the whole part here. Same here, and when you do this boy jump, you override the actor, whatever, and the guy disappears. Same here, and no, yes, like this, and you skip the whole thing here. And here's level 2, I guess, is the most hilarious of all because I skipped the whole thing with different ways. Jump here, skip that part. And here I just ignore this guy. I still have the sword drawn out, but I don't interact with the guy. So at some point I reappear and the guy is gone. So jump here, appear there. And that's level 2. Level 3, I couldn't figure out many ways to skip this part, which is the most. I would pay money to skip this part because it's so tedious. I didn't know you guys had a Discord. I'll join up later. And here comes the fun. That's very convenient. And then here I skip again. Unfortunately, I have to revive, so that's... Yeah, I noticed. Thanks, Yolo. Appreciate that. Then I skip this part. And also I make this guy disappear because I don't want to fight with him. I didn't want to press that. Here I skip that. Open the gate. Skip this part again. Have to jump now. Oh crap. Yes, you can. This is cheats and no level skip. That's the idea, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be too entertaining. And furthermore, I mean, of course, this is not doesn't take too much skill. Although I have to memorize this and explore these skips. The idea is here, perhaps something from the things I'm showing could be extrapolated to the actual run. I love doing glitch hunting. That's why I have explored this technique, so to speak. Here, look at this, and go there. All right. So here, the only skip you can do is this very silly one, and if you can do it. Here. But it doesn't even save time, it's just interesting. Here, this gate you cannot skip because you jump back to this one. Oh, the guy is there. Here, and this is the fastest one. Yes, I live nearby. No, you're not going crazy. I live near a church, and every 15 minutes they ring the bell. I don't hear it anymore. Otherwise, I would go crazy myself. Okay, and this one I cannot even explain it. Time is it? 11:05. Oh, so yeah, they have how about? They have mass or whatever. So Saturday mass. 11 here a.m. in Switzerland. And that's it, that's level 8. Level 9, I couldn't find too many skips yet. Because you start in the lowermost part of the map. And there's no way to skip up or whatever that I found. Otherwise, other than with the this void traveling stuff, that you end up in screen minus 128, and then whatever that leads you to, it's not easy to know. Okay, done. Sorry about that. I still need to set this up. I don't know why the splits are not working, and I don't know. Oh shit. Can you skip from the right to the exit door switch? Even better. I can do this and that's it. But we can think about it. I can think about it because this is very cheap. And it's not too interesting to use that potion. But a void jump would have been more interesting. At the potion, can you wall jump? Wall bump. Let's take a look at that. Ah, crap, I should have killed this guy. Oh, sorry. So the only skip here is this one, not this one, but the one in the next screen, in which I skip this door and the whole jump and the whole tiling thing, and I just go this way. Here's the normal one. So the only thing that doesn't make dump jumps is a task. If you're mortal, you make dump jumps. That's the nature of being human. Oh, oof! Thank God. Okay, level 12, same story. So I'm not gonna finish this one. I just want to answer questions. So Yolo had a question, I don't remember which level. And fix the splits. I don't know why they are not showing. Ah, they're not showing because they are... back on 9. So what's up with 9? Can you skip the first climb? The one at the beginning of the level. Ah, thing is, you know, I showed you the calculation to where you end up when you do this. I haven't figured it out yet, and I remember trying all of these possibilities here. I should open DOSBox X. Wrong way. I guess so. So you do this and you fall to the right, to the right of here, which ends up being a kill switch, a kill screen. So there's no way around this. And here at this level, there's nothing you can do. It's just jump right back at the start. Yeah. Here I forgot to show you one of them, which is you can just do this and skip this part. It's just a small save. But I don't know what else can be done. So one really amazing skip, if it could be done, is at this gate. So at this gate, if you want to go this direction, although you would end up in the wall and you will fall down. So it's kind of hard to think what you can do, but here you just jump to this place. Oops. So I don't know what else can be done there. Here, the last gate, this gate here, if you try to void jump it, you end up here actually. So you go back. There's no way, it's no easy way to know where you will end up. But here, I made the guy disappear, I passed it, and now I'm on his back, so now you could use theoretically the YOLO jump, but I will never make it work myself. I don't even know how to do it. It's glitching there. And in level 3, if I could just skip the whole thing, that would be amazing also. Yeah, some luck and some skill. Unfortunately, I'm lacking both at this point. Every single skip you do here goes to the right. And what I would like you to do is to trigger, so because entering this screen doesn't trigger the checkpoint where that triggers when you pass the door. So there should be a way to, now you can see my cursor, to skip to this or this whole top level, then you can trigger the, or just go straight to the end. But everything I do here, and perhaps I should open DOSBox X so I can do some checkpointing. It won't trigger the checkpoint now. So I guess for some of you it's midnight. I don't know where you all are, but here's pretty early still. So to trigger it, yeah, 11 a.m. Yeah, you must be in the same Eurozone. Skip the previous screen to the left. Yeah. So let me open the other DOS box. All right. Yes, you need to escape that screen to the left. Right. Yes, that's the trigger for the checkpoint. It's not that you stand on one tile that triggers the checkpoint. Yeah. But anyway, if you get there, you don't care about the checkpoint anymore because you can just go to the end. But let me do some show you some of the things I discovered for this level. I didn't work, but it's still interesting. So there is a secret screen around here, which is hilarious. Um, and I'm not sure whether this is depends on DOSBox or because STL pop will give you a different screen, but any trustworthy DOS-M emulator should give you the same result every time, or the actual computer, which is if you skip this and you jump to the void, you follow this screen. So here, take a look. The below B0 means that the screen to which we are jumping is 0. And if we revive, we fall from that screen. And that should bring us to the next, to the 1 minus that, which is in binary, right? If you decrease 1 in a signed integer, you go to the minus 128. And that's what happens here. And minus 1 here shows it's craziness. And here I'm in okay, it crashed actually. Yeah, it's craziness. But you can explore this pseudo screen, and what I found is that depending on from where you come, the things that happen in this screen are different. And there's one scenario where it's completely bonkers. Unfortunately, none of that is conducive to a faster end. So yeah, fall here, you revive, and you're in this bizarre world where nothing makes sense. And yeah, it crashed again. That's strange because I can drink that potion, but nothing happens when you drink it. Not that I was expecting something reasonable to happen, but anyway, if you go to this screen from the extra health screen, other things happen, and I found to be very funny, so I want to show you. So let me save just in case. Here, let's do jump into nothingness. So now, notice I fall from a different angle, and one guest appears, or our friend the skeleton, already woken up, and we can actually fight him. Well, I died, right? Let's bring him down, because what I want to do is kill him. Hey, bonehead. Yeah. Yes, there was another kid there. This bizarre world. So let's fall. Let's drink that potion. Nothing happens. Fall again. Yeah, so you can see this makes absolutely no sense. We are in screen -1, and to the left is screen 96, to the right screen 96, and above and below 0, meaning that this screen that you see here when I jump to this angle is 96, and there's 0 to other sides. So perhaps I wish there was a connection. I wish that one of these connections went straight to something useful, right? Because then we can exploit that, and well, in this cheat percent, it can be exploited and go straight to the end. But anyway, the point here is that there's no useful jumps. Oh, so it starts to slow down, so it's completely broken. I guess because it's trying to still render something from what it saw before. There's a useless potion in the game, never using the original level set. I guess this was it. It could be, but if you ever use the level editor in Prince, potions are so the code for a potion is the tile and the potion code, and the type of potion is a modifier to this tile. So you can have a potion for any type of potion, and then you change the number of the modifier to make it a level up, or like more health, or this recover potion, or whatever other potions. If you put a code there that it doesn't correspond to any of the actual potions that should be in the game, it's one of these nothing potions. So I think the fact that it's a potion there is completely random. But also the skeleton is there, and that calls my attention. So let's save here. If you do a jump somewhere, unfortunately, where am I? I'm not even playing, or what? Wait, disappeared. Did I clip inside the wall? Ah, just crashed. Okay, I was there. Okay, you jump back, and that's not good. If I bump into this one, into the one on the right, and I look this way, no, I don't even hit the wall. I can bump against this one and look this way, and I go back. All of this craziness can be done. And here is nothing useful to do, except like again the void jump. What about bumping on the pikes below the closing gate? I tried that. That's a very clever thing to try. Because I think the only thing that updates the screen and the relative position is this bumping, and the fact that the closing gate moves you only changes your relative position and not the screen. But better if we try here in level 4. And I guess at this point, there it moved me, but it didn't trigger the screen change. Oh, perhaps standing. Oh, but standing is... Yes. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm sure there's gonna be... Perhaps I should look at another screen. Okay, no, it's a normal push. It's not bugging. It's not bugging out. Or I should look for a door in the middle of the screen. Level 4 I haven't go to okay. Level 4 I haven't play around too much because, as you can see, it's an immediate... All of these gates are in the boundary. This one is not, so let's hope for this one to do something. It's going down. It's permanently open. This will be a good example because it's not on the boundary. No effect on closing doors. Here, I can teleport to this one, but the place I teleported is below the floor, so that I died, and this is a kill screen. There's nothing to be done. So in theory, if I can bump into this, if I could bump into this, from like this angle, I could bump and end up here. So that would be an immediate warp to that place. But otherwise, I should go this way, past this guy, and go back, and this door, which Yola, I remember you said, oops, this door is a teaser. There's no use to it. Well, now there's no use to it. Because bump into this door, you can go straight to this screen with this cheat percent, whatever. At least now we know it has some purpose in life, at least to amuse me. and you guys now are watching. Yeah, I remember it was hilarious because you said it, and I said, no, you're gonna see why is it there. Does it work only with adjacent screens, or could it also do it with faraway screens? I wish you could do it with faraway screens. Um, but I haven't figured out yet, I said it, the function or the calculation that the code does, and the code is open source. I could take a look. But of course, this is an unintended consequence. So this is a bug in the code. But I could only make jumps in adjacent screens. So the numbers you see here are possible destinations. And in these possible destinations, if you fall below the floor, then you would jump to the below screen to that destination where you just jumped. So it's like going in an L shape, right? And that's what happened in level 1. In level 1, that's what I'm doing. Let me explain step by step what happens here. I'm in screen 1. I will look into screen 5, and then I do the void jump. I die, revive, and I appear here. I'm guessing what's going on is that I jumped to the left here. Did I? To the right, I mean. To the right here, which is 0. In 0, I die, but I revive, and I go down from 0, and that goes to minus 128, and the rest is history. Would a fall work the same way as a jump? No. Not a fall nor a bump up. So let's do a jump. See, these jumps. The thing is that the jump, the falling, doesn't correct your position. It's just a destination of. I don't know if I can tell you correctly. So when you bump into the wall, there's some correction. See, it's not where you were supposed to go. But when you fall, there's no need to adjust your position, because it's part of the normal flow of the animation. And the same with bumping up. So if I go here and bump, right, I could fall here, right? But it's a matter of thinking what other triggers there are for correcting the position that Jordan has made it such that it both updates your relative position and the screen. And here's the YOLO jump into the void. Oh, I didn't activate that. What am I doing? Sorry guys, here it goes. So we went to this screen, now fall down this screen, and we go to the 0 screen because below is 0. Revive and go below when we revive. And below is minus 128. And for some reason, every corner of this screen goes to screen 3, which is the one with the guard. So this, I'm looking into the guard now, into the back of the guard. But if I fall in this angle to that screen, I'm talking about this screen. Shit, I cannot come back now to void. So let me go back to the void. If now the screen with the guard, think about it. I'm going to fall into it from the top, right? And I will fall in such an angle that I go back down again and transition to the top of the ending ledge screen if that makes any sense at all what I just said. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. So it's an immediate jump into the end screen. It's not much faster than doing this, for example. But it's funny because it's so convenient. I have these 3 jumps that take you directly to the ending, to the opening ledge. You can just do this and go back, and that's that. But I guess it's more hilarious when you just jump straight to the thing. And here, level 2, you have seen as many possible jumps you can do. That you jump straight to this ledge and then jump back here and eliminate this guy, then jump back here and eliminate this guy, and then go up straight to this guy, pass the guy, don't even jump because here you can jump back to the screen and end. And there's no void screen here that I know. So some levels have a void screen where the destination of the void is interesting. Other ones have all zeros. Imagine that you're jumping in. What is happening is that you're jumping into an undefined piece of memory, and this undefined piece of memory, it's not undefined. It's a jump beyond the vector where the screens are placed, right? And this vector is fixed size. That's what I remember from the code. And some levels use it the whole thing. Some others don't use the whole thing. And when they don't use the whole thing, the thing is still occupied with gobble memory. And this gobble memory is what you see in the void screens. And sometimes it's all zeros because that's what the normal thing happens in your program. And other times it has some data which is represented by the things you see in that realm of existence. So here just fall to this place, but let's fall again. It's not like that. How to wait for the music to end. So this is screen 10. Below us is screen 0, so that's where we're going. That's screen 0, and below screen 0 is screen 1 for some godforsaken reason, and that's where we end up. Here you have seen already the 2 or 3 screens in the nether world here, and it's interesting. Level 4 I don't know. Maybe interesting to see what lies beyond. And the shape of what you see depends on the emulator, not on the emulator, but so SDL will have something different. Crap, I'm in trouble now. Okay, you're dead. But I guess DOSBox is the most faithful to what you will see in a normal computer. Oh crap! So it's all kill screens. There's no netherworld here. I think this is the same case. Level 5, I tried playing around here. So what happens if you jump into the netherworld? I haven't seen anything interesting. Oops. Let's wait for him to revive. Because I think I can do... There's another way you can do a void jump, which is reviving. If you die here exactly on the very far, the rightmost position you can fall. When you revive, you are moved like a 1 pixel or whatever to the right, and then you fall again. But here I can just do. Oh, I cannot because there's no left or right. So if you look up and you do a bumping, the screen is not updated. So it's just a horizontal update that happens. Oh, but this is the way you do it, and it's all kill screens. There's no nether wall here. It's completely bonkers. Yes, that's what I want to do. That's to the next screen after the in-gate. I don't know what you mean exactly. Let's make the shadow disappear. I don't even want to kill him. So here, shadow is there. Oh, it's still there. The fucker. So okay, I want to play around with what happens with these gates. Perhaps we can jump into this screen and fall, I guess. Let me save it. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Come on. Everything goes back to the right. I wish I could just go there. Now there's no use for this. And here I showed you already, you can just do this, but there's a lot of potential here because there's so many screens. Many hilarious things can be done. Crap, there's no nether wall here. So one thing you can do is to jump and bump into the next wall, and this counts as a bump. So if you hit this wall and I'm on looking at another screen, things happen. I didn't bump there. So it should be a... I don't know if I should be closer, perhaps. You should be able to hear the... Yeah, there you go. So let's get in position, look somewhere else. There it is. Skip level 7 in a more elegant way, I guess, than just reviving. I think I'll adopt this for this run. And then I don't even need the potion there. And now I jumped into the void. But okay, that's a nice find. YOLO, there's glitch material there. I don't know how you can implement this into the any percent, but interesting because let's talk about the now that I have an audience. Let's talk about how to look at another screen while you're not there and you all know how to do it. So one thing is with cheats, you look at another screen while you're not there, and the other thing, yeah, another way to do it is by bringing a card with you, right? So now I'm on the other screen, although I'm stuck at this trick. Chill, dude. I'm at the other screen. Whatever. You know what I try to do. Um, and were I to bump with something, then I would be skipping screens, right? Like the boy jump I'm doing. Now there are a couple problems with it. Is that when you are in fighting mode, you can bump, but you don't void jump. So in level 5, when you guys do this trick and you go back with your sword, you hear the actual kid saying the bump noise, right? You hear the guy going, right? That's when it hits the wall, I guess. You hit that wall. And although you hit that wall and you are not in the screen, there's no boy jump. Or did I think there's no boy jump? That's the key. So this would take for you to leave the screen fighting, drawn up your sword, and then bump into something while walking. And what happens is that when you draw up your sword, this whole dual screen thing goes away, right? Let's try on level 7 again. Now I draw the sword and now I go back to the screen. So in principle, this bumping business wouldn't work in this case. But I wouldn't be too fast to dismiss this option, because if bumping in combat mode allows you to teleport, then there's another way. STL has a mod that can put the sword at any time. Yes, but that's the contrary, right? Because what we want to do is to be able to move around in a screen where we are not in, and to bump into something. If you can do that, then you have a void jump. Or yes. So there should be. I mean, I could spend some time looking into ways to do it. But here, this is so funny, man. So funny. It's a complete skip. Then level 8, this is also hilarious. I didn't manage to not die to these guys, but I think I have a good idea. So what happens is, I didn't explain it. What happens is here, if you can see the cursor, I take the potion to fall slower. I jump against this wall, and when I touch the wall, I touch it here. No, what? I'm so sorry. I was showing in the streamer. I touched here. Let's see exactly where I touched the screen. Yes, there. So before I touch the screen there, I change the screen to this one, and then the void jump will make the kid go to this tile. From this tile, the guy just falls below to this one, and then these jumpers activate and kill me. Which already, I mean, who cares? Because since I use cheats to do both the potion and the jump, and the void jump, who cares if I revive? But to be frank, I would like to not die there, to make it more interesting. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing the void jump, falling here, and before I clip, I move to another screen, such that when I move here, these guys don't activate. Let's see if I can do it. So let my brain coordinates. That's why also what I show all of these letters, these keys, because I wanted you to see exactly what I do. So let's try to do it. Yes. Oh no, shit. Could you make the bump work to the right? So it seems that. Okay. Sorry. It goes to the other direction, right? Oh, yes, got it. So it's very strange because the destination is a function of all of this. Where you are, where you're looking at, to which direction you fall or you go up or whatever. It's so bizarre. But from here it's easy. I just look at there, fall here, and out we go. So now that you say so, now we discover this. I guess we have a potential run where you don't die. So revive is kind of an ugly cheat to use because it's not fun because you just died, right? Taking the floating potion is not it's not so much fun either. But if it allows you to do this trickery, it's nice. So the only place that I'm dying now in this potential possible run category, whatever, is in level 3 where I go back to the. Remember, I see the skeleton, I fall and I die. I could take the potion there, I guess. Yeah, I could take the potion. That would be a fix. But anyway, the closer I get to doing all this trickery with only screen scrolling, the funny it becomes. Level 9 is still a big pain in the ass. But there's some exploration I didn't do in level 9, which is on all the area where the inversion potions are. That wouldn't be for the purpose of taking shortcuts, but would be just for the shits and giggles, see what happens. Perhaps there's another crazy world there that we can explore. Can you flow with that gate pump? Flout? What exactly flout? Fly out, go the other way. I tried many combinations. Perhaps you can. Okay, here's an idea. Drift. We can try bumping into this wall, looking in this direction, and teleporting here. You're gonna fall down. Perhaps fall down into this guy. Whatever. Let's try that. That's exactly what I predicted. Better still would be if we don't fall, but just teleport here, and we can just press. So let's jump into that wall. No, 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 no. 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 It won't allow me. So it teleports here, falls down. Strange that it fell down like in this way. So what if I drink a potion? Drink a floating potion, I bump, and then somehow end up in a different position. Yeah, holding shift could be corrupt. Could be holding this jump is tricky. I don't want to do that. Okay, so it's like this. How did I do it? Could be. Ah, crap. Standing jump? Yes, like a level 7. Ah, okay, nice. Okay, standing jump. Let's try vanilla standing jump. Ah, wait. There I could have grabbed the ledge. I could do it from this, but then I fall into the screen below. But I can drink a potion as well here. There you go. This is getting funnier. And then I have the potion to do the jump here. And that's it. That's level 9. Nice. Could do it in one go, yeah. Out with this guy. And here, if you look that way, you go back. So it makes no sense at all. You go back anyway. But don't forget you have another screen here. Okay, if you open the door, it's already open, so why would you care about it? The right gate, okay. Don't think I didn't try it, but it doesn't hurt to try again. So now we can... problem with right gate is that when you reach the right gate, like this, you are already again in this screen. So other screen. But is there a way to bump into the gate without changing the screen? What I mean is, suppose you are fast jumping. See? So now it's a matter of trying. If we can skip that, that would be amazing. I mean, who cares? But for the sake of memes. Perhaps this jump doesn't trigger that. Where am I? Yes. So okay, there was a warp. but it warped into the same screen in the other position. See? This is stupid. So what if I look into the other screen? Okay, I'm looking back into just back to this. Yes. So one thing we can try is looking two screens that way. No. It refuses. That was a very good idea, but it didn't work. So one thing I could do is take a look at the code and try to reverse engineer exactly the formula that this uses to calculate the destination. Because perhaps, even though I tried everything now, perhaps this can give me more clues. It will feel like work because I'm looking at code the whole day and looking at more code, even if it's for shits and giggles. It's like, but you can keep going back and back and back. That's not a problem. So here, perhaps I can go to that screen. It does exactly what I don't want it to do, but anyway. And here, the nether word here, it doesn't look like the one you showed us, Yolo, because you use SDL. It was much more interesting. Here is just death trap. So it exists. There's a screen. So now we're going to screen 0. I need to revive. Now in screen 1 minus 128, and every one of the adjacent screens were screen 3, which is this one, right? For some godforsaken reason, and this only leads you to that. So if instead of screen 3, this one, it would have been, I don't know, say this one would have been fantastic. But anyway, then the rest of the only jump here that I figured out is this one, bumping into this one, skip the whole door situation here and go to this one. One thing I could try here is bumping into this wall and teleporting somewhere around here. Let's do that, in fact. Let's see what happens. So everything I tried here doesn't yield any results. And these are things I discovered. I don't know if I'm the first one I mean, I'm sure I'm not, but I was playing around with it like, what, 25 years ago? Does that make sense? I'm 34. I was 210. Makes sense. So let's see what we can do here. So let's do a standing jump. Just falls to the. Okay. Oh, okay, interesting. No, not interesting. So the whole idea is to bypass this climb, although it's not that important, but. So now this is what I was talking about. When you revive, you advance to the right a little bit, and this makes the guy fall. See. So one thing you can try is to have this activated, and then long jump, bump. No. Can you drop the tiles and then jump? Let's see. These tiles? Ah, yes. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I just fall from a higher place, but the same horizontal. I can try this wall. Okay, this worked. This worked. Yeah, drift, but in that moment, when you bump in the jump, you lose all horizontal velocity, so you just go down. But this worked. So let's see how it will look in this crazy run. So off you go. Then look the other way. Jump here. Careful not to die. Get back down here. Get here and then figure out a way not to die again. Come on, dude. And there you go. This guy needs to go. And now a question would be interesting. If I bump into that wall, can I teleport to this trigger directly? That answers the question. But let's look at the other way. No. And here's nothing to try actually. I could activate this and then go straight without climbing. I could. Yes, it saves nothing, but it's fun. I should write all of this down and then make like a walkthrough for a cheat percent. And level 12 here, any payoff would be immense because all this going up and down is saves a lot. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm recording. But I mean, who's gonna watch the whole 2-hour presentation here? I will do like a YouTube cutout, whatever. So it was like this, right? You could take this tile down without falling. How do you do it? Ah, yeah, there you go. So, did I show you this? There's another word here also. Which actually, I don't remember if in DOSBox or STL Pop is a fucking teaser because there's an exit door. But bump at the jump. So look at this. Motherfucker, it's an exit door. Imagine if we can get there and it was open. So that bump at the jump, can you tell me which one? Oh, did I say? Yes. Rigged. So let's do this. At the old school. Now, yes. One up. I'm there, am I not? So now long jump, bump, and pray to the gods, see what they take me. Yes. YOLO it. Ah, okay, YOLO it. Okay. So none of what I did was useful. I don't think. But then this is what you mean? Do the YOLO warp? So I'm here and I fell through the ground. So I'm going to 0 to minus 128 or minus 1, whatever Prince wants me to take me. And now I'm here, minus 1. I should be falling from the roof. I don't know why I'm dying immediately here. Yeah, that screen again. So here is not much more we can do. Because I teleport to the... I'm here now, right? And I try bumping into these walls as well. Nothing much comes from this. So level 12 is kind of like a hostile place to be playing with these things. There's not much we can do here. And once we are here, it's a normal business of doing this. I don't know what that would be useful for, but whatever. It's a little trick to save time with the floating potion. Go straight without falling. That's 0% for you, man. Taking every millisecond with the power of cheats. Okay, I end up this run and then time to lunch. But let me kill this guy. Out of my way, dude. And then of course you don't need to go here, you can just screen and then that's it. So, there's material here for things. What things? I don't know. But did I show you how to jump far? No, you didn't. Or I didn't pay attention or something. But I'm not yet in the position of learning speed strats yet. I want to practice a little bit more the basics. But two things. This, I want to have a run, like a cheat percent or void percent, just to be the first I guess I just did, but see, I've been practicing this. Pass through him. But the main goal is to look at all of these things and see if there's something that can be extrapolated to the normal run, and help with that. I don't pretend to compete with the top guys or anyone here, but if I can do something to help, I'll be happy. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. I have to go for lunch now, but hopefully see you more often and stream more often as well. See you guys. See you next time. Thank you. Let me see if I can. Is there anyone I can raid? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's thanks for GG. I don't pretend to say what's can be done, but 7 eraser. Okay. First, I have to figure out how to do this. Creator dashboard. And stream manager. Found it. An eraser. Okay, let's go there. See you guys.